Uh, but yeah, bring it back. I don't know anybody that's got contracts. Like, people are not announcing contracts. It's kind of almost like silly season hasn't started, or it has started in the background. I'm not sure, but it's like it's not started yet.
Well, I mean, it's always started, right? It's always going, but I think I'm on the worst road ever right now.
Right. For some of y'all tuning in, Mr. Owen there is driving. Tell the world where you're driving at, Owen.
Oh, Lord. Well, right now we're still in Atlanta.
All right, that's enough said right there.
Yeah, we're over by the Atlanta Zoo right now on Boulevard going south.
Okay. How's traffic out there?
Oh, it's horrible. See, the presidential motorcade was in town today due to the Carter funeral.
Right.
And traffic has just been horrible.
Right.
Bless her heart, Miss Carter, but she really messed up my traffic over here.
But yeah, so what you think it is this season about the contracts, or is everybody so secretive about the contracts?
I don't know. Like, so Ty put out yesterday, he's officially leaving.
Right.
X-Ray, and that was the worst kept secret of all time.
Hold on. He didn't leave.
Well, he was told he wasn't welcome back, basically.
Right. No contract renewed. No.
Well, that just all that means is we don't like you anymore. We don't think you're doing the job for us.
Right. Right. That's us outside looking in.
Yeah, of course. But anytime a contract's not renewed, that means you are no longer good for their business model.
Right.
It doesn't matter how you spit on it. It's just you're no longer good for us.
Right.
Which me personally, I like Ty. Of course, I don't hang around with him or nothing, and I haven't been around him a bunch. But all I'm going to say is I think he was better earlier because he could be more creative.
Right.
And when he was creative with X-ray cars, as far as I could tell, they weren't super happy with all of his creativeness.
Right.
That's what I saw and heard. So
I'm not. I've been at 2 races with them, 2 or 3, and I like how they work. I like just how they work as a unit, and I got a buddy that is a corporate on-road racer. Corporate on-road, outdoor on-road racer. And he tried corporate off-road one year at the Florida Carpet Champs. And
oh, man. What's his name?
Will. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they helped Will out, man. Like, ask him, like, what setup is he running? If he had any questions, he went over. They talked to him.
Yeah, I was actually there that year with Will.
Yeah, and Will was like, just talking with Will. Will was like, you can't get that on other teams.
He may have been the only guy outran in 40 plus. I don't know.
Yeah, like
I don't remember what class he ran, but
he was like, he told me he's raced with a lot of different teams, and he said that camaraderie you don't get with other teams, and he said that's how it is with people who race X-ray on road, is they bond like that. But anyway,
well, hey, don't get too far off that, but we don't even know if they're even going to have a U.S. team manager.
I put your name in the hat.
Well, I'd be fine if I ran an X-ray,
but hey, send them your address. You do now.
They're gonna have to come off the hip with a lot of cars.
So,
Shit,
Uh, what's happening?
Like, nobody turns left there, and this one person says, "Hey, I got to turn left here."
Did they use a blinker?
Now we're in front. Now we're in front of the Atlanta Federal Penitentiary.
Maybe they don't want
This is where all the bad dudes go, right here, buddy.
Maybe they don't want nobody to know where they're going.
Yeah, we're right in front of the pen. We looking at it. Barbed wire everywhere.
At what car you seen made strides? Like, has gotten faster, in your opinion? I'll tell you my opinion.
Well, right now, I would say the S-Works cars.
That's where I was going, yep.
Yeah, the 8 scale seems to be pretty good.
Yeah.
The 10 scale got some issues with the two-wheel brake and transmission cases.
Really?
I think once they get that fixed, though, they'll be a pretty good piece.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how long they've been around, but it seems like the last couple of years they've really been picking up steam. You know,
yeah.
A lot of fast guys driving their stuff,
and they seem to all be team oriented, like X-Ray. Like, you see all the team. When you see them at the track, you see them in their red shirts, and they seem.
Yeah. Team. I guess it's the red shirt mafia.
I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know Patrick runs them, and he seems to be doing good, and he's happy.
Yeah. What you think about Techno?
Why would you ask me that question?
I don't know. I'm just asking you the question. 10th scale. Do you see them come with 10th scale?
No.
Oh.
Well, let's be honest. If they do,
right.
It's going to be a copy of something. There's no innovation left there, right? I mean, there is, but I don't know that they're going to do it.
Right.
I know their 8 scale cars and truckies are not really like anybody else's, and they do come up with a lot of stuff on their 8 scale side for sure.
Right.
I mean, their new short course truck, their 4-wheel drive looks pretty sick. They kind of got that market covered. They're really like the only ones in that market right now, which is sad because short course is freaking awesome.
Like, when has anybody done a 4-wheel drive short course?
No, TLR's, their 3.0 is like, 8 years old now.
Right.
And I don't know if they make that anymore either.
Right.
I don't think TLR makes any trucks at all right now. And I still got the 2.0. And their shocks are just flat out horrible, I'll be honest with you.
Right.
On the TLR car. I mean, the truck. But Techno's kind of got that market covered. And Techno's got the Truggy. X-Ray's got a Truggy. Mini Truggy. And then PR cars have got a Mini Truggy also.
Right.
So they kind of got that covered with those couple vehicles. But their 4-wheel, their wheeler's way outdated. You know?
Right. What you switch the subject to radios. Fly Sky.
Yeah.
What you know about it?
I don't know anything other than Mayfield's got it, and there's a couple other pro guys going to come out with it next year. So
Ron Fault.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of guys that like Loganville run it, but they don't have the high. They got the lower end unit, you know.
Right. Right.
But the what is it? The Noble.
Yeah, you got the Noble and Noble Pro, I think.
The Pro, okay. I'm pretty sure it's the same actual like shape and size.
Mm-hmm.
But the Pro just does more things. I think it's also got like 2 batteries, like one charges the other one.
Yeah.
Keeps it going.
Yeah, I think Keenan's rocking the Noble also. He's rocking Fly Sky too.
Yeah, I talked to Mayfield at Masters about it. He said there's one in the handle and there's one on the bottom.
Okay.
One on the bottom, like you can put it on like a quick charger, without plugging it in.
Right.
That wireless.
Mm-hmm.
So and then it charges the one that's actually up in the handle.
Okay.
That's what he told me. I don't know. I haven't had it, one in my hands apart.
Right.
I'm RcVitals, and I choose OGO.
Somebody has let me drive the car with one, and they're pretty cool. You can adjust where the wheel's at,
Right.
And, as long as it's as fast as the other ones,
mm-hmm.
there's really no downside to it. I don't know what it does for, like, nitro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the radios got ABS on them and stuff.
Right.
I'm sure that would have to be in there having Mayfield, run the radio, run all the nitro cars.
Yeah, I know when Keenan unboxed his, it came with a hard case. Keenan White for No Name Podcast, for people that don't know, but it came with a case, a hard case, 2 receivers, and like a plethora of other stuff. And this is what it came with.
Yeah, I would try it. I got a 2011 Futaba.
Oh.
So I kind of need a new one.
Right.
But I also have 9 different vehicles already, so I'm not about to swap receivers.
Right. And that brings me into my other question. Since you're a Futaba guy, their new radio they just dropped is like $1,000.
Yeah. So if you're asking would I buy it, the answer would be no. And they either have to give it to me, or I'm gonna have to find a scratch-off card laying on the ground worth
$1,000. Like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, the golden ticket, baby. I'm not coming off of him for $1,000 for that radio. Not a chance.
Right.
I could buy the Noble for $400 and give me 10 receivers and still come in less than that new Futaba.
Right.
Think about that. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Now, good at Futaba if they can sell that.
Mm.
But if you're a guy like me who's mediocre on his best day, and you go out and spend $1,000 on that radio, thinking it's gonna make you a better driver, probably gonna be disappointed.
Right.
If you just want to buy it because you got the money, then by all means, yay for you.
Right. I just noticed, I noticed, that's one thing I do notice is people's radios. I notice people's radios and shoes. I know it's a weird...
Yeah, well, we haven't been to Hooters in a while, so...
It's a weird complex that I have, but it's radio and shoes. So, I noticed, our world champion won the Worlds with an M12, and at the Carpet Champs, I saw him with an M17, and I noticed...
Who was that?
Our world champion. And 10 scale.
Rivian?
No. Tater.
Oh, Tater?
Yeah, he was rocking the M12. He's been rocking the M12 for a long time, and at the Carpet Champs, he had the M17. And
yeah, well, maybe Samuel has said, hey,
yeah,
the kid just won the Worlds. Maybe he deserves a new radio.
Well, from what I've heard, different drivers like the feel of the M12, and they didn't like the feel of the M17.
Yeah, possible.
But with that said, I saw another driver that switched from the M17 and went to the Futaba.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to have the Futaba. Hey, person.
Have you got to hold it in your hands?
The what?
Have you got to hold it in your hands? The new Futaba.
Chris has got a 10, I think.
The new Futaba.
Well, not the new, but he's got the first 10.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
If I had the money to blow, I would definitely buy one.
Did you go through the menus?
I'm not saying don't go get one. I'm just saying don't be surprised if you spend $1,000 and you're not a better driver. That's all.
Right. Did you go through the menu?
No, I have no idea how to operate it. So.
Okay.
No, but I drove his, practice his cars.
Oh, you drove his car?
It definitely feels good.
Okay.
It's more. It is more.
Record now.
Oh boy.
So, what do you think about Felong and Kyosho?
I think it's good. First of all, I called it. There's proof. Anyways.
Okay. Where's their proof?
Well, first of all, I told you before it ever happened.
Right.
And secondly, there's two groups on Facebook. I called it. I think Keenan might have even said, "Oh no, he's not going over there."
Right.
I mean, Ryan Lutz literally told us in the interview that something's coming to Kyosho. Something new's coming to Kyosho. Well, they didn't release a car, and that same weekend, he said, "Hey, I'm leaving HB." I mean, I'm not no Matlock or anything, but so I think he's going to do great because I think Lutz it would be a great mentor for the kid. So.
Right.
I think Kyosho wants somebody like Fee.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they plan to be in it because you just don't go out and grab a youngster like that and, for a year or something. So they obviously plan to be in it for a while. I think that's good.
Right.
You'll probably see a lot more Kyosho cars at the track, too, now.
You think so?
Yeah, you get some pros in there. You get a little feedback. I think it's good for the company.
Where they gonna get parts though?
Well, I mean, they're just gonna have to whoever. There's got to be a U.S. distributor somewhere, or a main warehouse, like X-Ray has. I think their warehouse is in Texas.
Right. Right.
So, I mean, I think it's good for Kyosho. That brand was at one time like the only, or was the 8-scale car to have back in the day.
Right.
Besides the Thunder Tiger.
Hmm.
And then, I forget what the other one was, a jamming car. But that was really like an OFNA. We need to get Patrick Ross around here for all the history lessons. But
oh,
Patrick will tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good for Fee. I think he needs that, man. I think he needs to be, because Ryan Lutz is, from the little I've been around him, pretty positive. Pretty positive guy. Talks to you. Not that the other guys aren't. But Ryan, I think, is in a different spot in his life where it's cool, and even if he has a bad day. I think at Wicked he got hit with a car in the ankle.
Mm-hmm.
The ankle was swollen up pretty bad,
mm-hmm.
and the dude's still out there corner marshaling and stuff. So I don't know that there's a better dude in RC right
now. You think we'll ever see an outdoor national at Savannah again? Outdoor 10-scale national. Like
I don't know about an actual national. I mean, the Worlds is going to be in Australia.
Yeah, but like
25. That's going to be outdoors.
But like Savannah, that was the last outdoor national. That was the last. Outdoor.
Yeah, but what if we start? What if we start with? Are we Region 3? I think we're Region 3. What if we start with Region 3 nationals in Savannah?
Oh.
That'd be a good start if we do the regionals there.
Right. Right.
Pretty sure they won't be at Hobbytown next year, so.
What do you think about if a cash race at Savannah, a 10th scale cash race? So kind of like it could kind of be like, I don't know, Masters of Dirt, but maybe like a big cash race, outdoor tent scale cash race.
Well, I would love it if they did it here recently, because I mean I'm 2 for 2 at Savannah this year, tent scale.
Right.
I got a pretty good setup at the moment.
Right. Yeah. You know, grill some hot dogs, tailgate, race RC cars.
The only problem right now about any of this is right now they could get an exemption, probably, maybe, but as of right now, there's no like overnight camping at Savannah because of the park.
Oh, really?
Right. So,
Oh.
but I really do think, if we knew ahead of time that the county or city or whoever's in charge of that might could get an exemption for a big event coming there. You know, like even a region race is supposed to be like 3 days according to Roar, I think, or maybe we can shorten it to 2. But the county doesn't want to provide any security, I think, is the deal. Again, we'd have to ask Patrick, because he's amongst all that.
Right.
But yeah, I know I would love it. I love racing outdoors, and a week and a half of racing. You know, assuming the weather's good.
Yeah. Well, and then
RC.
That's another thing. Is like, say, you know, the weather is you know, kind of gets bad or something. We could have probably like a circus tent or something with some activities or something going on inside or something, you know.
I don't know. I mean, there's going to be, if you have it at Savannah, there's 2 pavilions. There's the skate park, basketball, the lake. We could have a fishing tournament. I mean, come on. Last time
I was there in '95, it was just tennis court and RC track, and I think a pavilion.
I have been hitting. Listen, last year I'm up there on the driver's stand racing.
Uh-huh.
A rogue tennis ball smacks me right in the back. As I'm driving, I'm like, what? Just whap right in the middle of the back. I'm like, ooh.
Sorry.
Had a little pop on it right there.
Sorry.
Yeah, they were probably doing tennis lessons, and some youngsters like, I'm going to knock this out of the park. Hit me right in the back.
Yeah, you know, like, because there hasn't been an outdoor tent scale region or national in a while, unless Newberry's done one.
No, speaking of Newberry, 3rd week in January, we're having the Justin Jones race.
Okay, cool.
Supposed to go to that.
Right.
You're invited.
Right.
When you buy your new X-ray car that you're going to get, you should come down there and try it out.
Right.
And I'll tear you up with my 1972 AE car.
Right. Well, who says I might get X-ray? You know, that's vertical.
I don't know. Somebody was hinting around to that like a week or 2 ago. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? You know, I still think from now to Christmas, there's gonna be more cars drop. I just have a feeling.
You know what? It'd be a better time to drop it before Christmas.
Yeah.
So people can buy it for Christmas.
The hint. That's why X-ray done, you know?
Yeah, but X-ray comes out with a new car every 6 months.
I
don't know why they don't even have 24 and a half already in the works. I mean, you know?
Or a 0.4?
Well, yeah, but listen, the Associated car, that car came out in 2016. Hey, speaking of somebody's got a V6,
yeah,
you can still be competitive with that car.
Oh,
the only difference is you can't change the diff height, so I don't even want to hear it.
I could add some washers.
No, don't even do that, because then you change the whole. Not only are you raising the diff, which you don't want to do on dirt, you want to lower the diff.
Right.
But now you're changing your roll center and everything.
Right. But you know,
didn't think about that. You're changing you got to redo your shock group.
Yeah. But how is Newberry? You raced there before. How's that place?
I mean, I like it. It's loose. Sometimes it's got like a. Usually it gets a groove, but it's loamy on top, so you got a little bit of everything. And I don't understand why they like to blow it and try to make it grooved up, because to me, it's just more fun and has more traction if you just leave it alone and let it go loamy.
Right. Yeah, that's the home. That's the home of King. I forgot his first name, and I see his face, but can't think of his first name. King. What's the kid's name? Drops TLR.
Hunter King?
Hunter King. Yeah, that's his home, ain't it?
No. Newberry's is right below Gainesville, or right next to Gainesville.
Oh, okay.
Hunter lives over in the Panhandle. He races at B&T.
Oh, okay.
Hunter lives in Crestview, I think.
Oh, okay.
So the old B&T, or the second version of the B&T, I actually went to years ago on vacation down there, and I actually forget where it was at.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a little bitty 10th scale track, and now it's like in a park. Like Newberry's is at a park too,
right?
Like a county park,
right?
And so like there's ball fields next to it.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Sounds like you just got home.
I did, yeah. We have to pick this up when I get in the garage later, maybe.
Okay, well, hit me up.
All right, then. See ya.
Bye.